Hey, what's up, YouTube world? It is your girl here, the Venusian Bull, and I am back with another video in the Planets in the Houses series. And in this video, we are discussing the planets in the seventh house. As you can see, because the seventh house is akin to Libra, kind of did myself up a little bit, showing my face again to the people, because the seventh house is all about relating to others and to the people. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be, aesthetically pleasing and all of that. So here I am, but don't get used to it, y'all. So in this video, we are going to be discussing Mars in the seventh house, okay? And just as a reminder, the seventh house has to deal with relationships of all kinds and partnerships, business partnerships, marriage contracts, business contracts, open enemies, who you relate to. It also has to deal with friendships, close personal relationships. These are your one-on-one relationships and things like that. And it has to deal with what you attract in a partner, more or less a long-term partner, as opposed to the fifth house, which is more like dating and casual sex and things like that. This is like who you going to marry, who you going to spend the rest of your life with, who's going to be your life partner. That's the seventh house energy. And remember, depending on what sign you have on the seventh house cusp or what planets may be aspecting your Mars in the seventh house, it may modify this energy. So remember, this is a generalization of the energy for Mars in the seventh house. I can't stress that enough here, okay? I feel like I have to say this because y'all don't be reading the disclaimers in the description box. So I just want to put that out there in all of these videos. So hopefully I'll remember to say that in all of these videos. All right, so let's get into Mars in the seventh house, okay? With Mars in the seventh house, y'all attract people who are maybe a little combative, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit aggressive, you know what I'm saying? And you like that. You attract people who are a little hoard, you know what I'm saying? I'm so hot, yeah, I'm so hot. It's a Rihanna song. So y'all kind of like that kind of aggressive type of energy. You know, you may like for your significant other to wear tattoos, be a little dangerous, dangerous. The girl is so dangerous. You know, you might attract that type of energy. Somebody who's, adventurous, who's kind of gonna get you in touch with your dangerous side. You may be a little bit, not necessarily shy, but just like afraid to do things. And then you have this, because you have this Mars in the seventh house, you're always getting people who are like motivating you and driving you. No, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Like, let's jump out of this plane. You know what I'm saying? Let's go bungee jumping. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump into this waterfall. Like, you get the daredevil. You know what I'm saying? You get the daredevils. And, just be a little bit cautious because, if you genuinely are afraid of something or afraid of heights, don't let this, you attracting this Martian type of person, make you do things that you don't want to do. But understand that whatever planets are in your seventh house, like I said before, it's energy that you need to kind of balance yourself out. So if you have Mars in the seventh house, you may be lacking that kind of go-getter, assertive kind of energy. So you tend to attract partners that have that kind of go-getter, assertive type of energy. Just be cautious that they're not too low vibrational and they're not too combative and you're getting in like domestic violence disputes and things like that, because this may be a relationship where you may be getting to fighting, y'all may be throwing them hands, but then you have like the good makeup sex and stuff like that. This is the fighting relationship. This kind of relationship can be a little bit toxic. Oh, and I forgot to mention, having Mars in the seventh is similar to having Mars in Libra or having Aries or Scorpio on the seventh house cusp. I would say more Aries on the seventh house, but Mars also rules Scorpio as well. So make sure that you're understanding that this is somebody you're attracting. They know what they want. So they're going to come after you. Like, they're going to pursue you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about, the people who are like standing up in the cut. It's not like Moon in the seventh house or like a Saturn in the seventh house or even like, a Venus in the seventh house is just going to sit there, or Neptune in the seventh house is going to wait. No. if you have Mars in the 7th house and somebody wants you, that means that they want to have you. Okay, you just have to determine if that's the type of person you want. Usually you're attracting people, and you are physically attracted to people who are very fit, who are in shape, very attractive, muscular build. If you're a man who's attracted to women, you like those women to be fit. You don't really like women with like a lot of meat on their bones. You like them to be, that they work out and, they eat right. And same thing for if you're a woman attracted to a man, you like them to have, muscles, and, you want them to be able to, lift you up and things like that. You want to be able to have fun on that sexual level and stuff like that. So the physical attraction, the sexual attraction is very potent with Mars in the 7th house. It could be like that kind of instant attraction type of thing. And this could be that type of energy where, because Mars, its mode is so fast and so I want you. So this is kind of like eloping energy. This is like, I just met you last week and I'm in love with you. Like, I'm deeply in love with you and shit. Because Mars can be very passionate. They're very sure about what they want. So they could just want to marry you right away and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind if you don't like people that kind of move too fast or that are like too much, because Mars in the 7th house, you could be attracting people that are just too much. They're too aggressive. They're too assertive, and just be careful of when it starts to get a little bit more to the dangerous side where they're starting to get like physical with you, and, breaking shit and starting fires because you don't want to be with them anymore because you realizing how crazy they are and stuff like that. But on the other hand, in terms of like the types of like careers that they may have, or again, this has to deal with, friendships too. So you like those people who are motivating to you, who are aggressive, that get you to do things. So this could be someone who's an athlete that you're attracted to, somebody who's into fitness, somebody who likes to do anything physical. We've gone through this before with Mars kind of energy and careers and occupations and things like that. But that's the type of people that you like, that you're attracted to, that you find sexy, that you find suitable to be a lifelong partner. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't have any planets in the 7th house, if you happen to have Aries or Scorpio in the 7th house, you may have some of these tendencies too, or feel like you're attracted to this type of person. Just be sure that they're not, that kind of toxic type of energy. You could also be attracting people who are loud and who are very, very independent. Independent. Do you know what that means? I probably spelled that wrong. That song helps me spell independent correctly. So if I spelled it wrong, don't come for me. But yes, you attract the independent people. So like it could be very like passionate and like a whirlwind in the beginning, and then they kind of like, want their space. It's not like Moon in the 7th house that once they get you, they cling to you. No, they want their space. They're independent. They can make their own money. So if you're a woman and you got Mars in the 7th house, you know that you can make your own money. You're not necessarily looking for a man with money per se, but you're looking for a man that can be independent, that can take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be, Susie Homemaker up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is not Moon in the 7th. This is not Venus in the 7th. Okay, this is Mars in the 7th. We got to know when to go our, separate ways and stuff like that. And you do this and you do that. And we come together when we want to have, that passion and that like exciting, kind of dangerous kind of encounters and things like that. Don't be impulsive when it comes to signing contracts or any partnerships, and even when it comes to marriage contracts and things like that, because Mars can be pretty impulsive. Make sure you weigh the options. Make sure you utilize that Libra energy balance. Make sure you're not trying to be too much, of a hothead. and make sure you're checking that if that's the energy that you're attracting, you know, because if you have Mars in the 7th house, you could be attracting that hothead. Make sure you're checking them and not letting them just get away with that, you know, because again, 7th house is all about balance, and it's all about, you know, diplomacy and tact and stuff like that. And you need to have that balance. Yes, it's good that you kind of have this aggressive energy, this fight, this I'll do anything to make my dreams happen type of person, but just make sure that there's, you know, balance and that there's strategy and things like that. Oh, another thing, you could attract somebody who's in the military or in law enforcement with Mars in the 7th house. So I forgot to mention that as well. So that is all I have for Mars in the 7th house. Again, if you happen to have this placement and there's something that I forgot to mention, be sure to mention it below. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.